achieve that trend. Imagine I wanted this cup. Oh my God, I want this cup. I want this cup. Oh, I finally get it. Check yourself a day after you buy that cup. You're no longer really interested in it. It's the same thing with men. It's
Yeah.
like, oh, you know what? Okay, yeah, yeah. Now you're looking for the next cup or the next fanciful plate. Your interest has left where it was to something new. So, following trends every time does not necessarily help your mindset. You need to accept who you are as a woman and as a man. Sorry, I keep calling women, but
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't want it to look like, you know. So, when you do that, and what I always tell people about being classy and improving on that mindset is class is self sustained, is a self command. Like, you don't need to speak, class speaks for you. Go somewhere and there are people around and there are gentlemen on the table. I see a lot of women just cross their legs and go, oh, he will come and say hello. No, if you're the one walking to the table and then people sat already, they might stand up to say hello to you, but say, hello, guys. Hi, good afternoon. My name is Tolu Evans. That's confidence. And they themselves will respect you because you're walking in the midst of men and you're knowing how to act accordingly. You don't just sit and go, hi. So for me, and then always try to speak a little slower than you normally would and breathe more. Breathe into
Mm.
breathe in. I noticed that. Breathe in
Hmm.
between sentences because always there is silence. There's power in silence. That's what I would say on how to develop a classy mindset.
Wow. Just one last question. It's not part of anything here. I have watched you over time, even from Esther's wedding, with all the busy nature. I kid you not, like for you to know, I do not forget stuff here. From Esther's shower, everything, the wedding, there was this stillness. There was this, yeah. Even when someone tried to be like funny around, and then I'm like, sis, can you imagine this? But it was like, Mercy, take it easy. And I'm like, instead of you to say, bring bottle, make we
Well, because the
there's
fact
this.
the fact is I don't know what the person is going through and I'm not going to let your energy push mine down. I remember at that wedding, I did all I needed to do. In fact, I don't think I took a picture on that wedding day. I
I don't
was
think any of us did.
no, I didn't at being family. I didn't take a picture. I was helping like carrying chairs, you know, trying to because I felt it as a responsibility at that time.
Yeah,
I am older. She is a younger cousin, but I didn't see it as that. There was a mission, a project on ground. Have a successful wedding, a successful, fun, dovey wedding.
wedding.
I will put everything of mine aside to making sure that the persons that were invited that came from far and wide were going to be happy living. And even the bride and groom were happy dovey couple. So I will put everything on the ground and make that achievable. When I got
Yeah,
home, did my leg give way? Oh, yes, it did.
of course.
But I was happy with the results that we got.
But how did you put yourself? How like because that is a way of class, and that is class in my opinion. How did you like put yourself together in such, even with all the busy, you were still carrying yourself with grace. I'm like, yeah, okay. You were doing the work, but still, you were this,
Still carrying on. I get what you mean.
you were still, but you were doing everything. People could tell that, you're impactful. Look at the how you put the crowd for your friend's surprise birthday. You organized that thing from the very start to finish, and you did not like nobody caught you sweating, but you sweated to do that, right? So how do you put yourself in that place of rest as a woman and remain classy and still, no matter what's going on? Okay, yeah, okay. Me, I could not raise my voice. This roof could not come out.